Hello and welcome back to what will presumably be the final episode of Gizmos and Gadgets. What are we working with here? Alright, we don't need any more parts, but I don't think we are optimized in most of them. So, okay, so the cockpit and cabins are all the same. Fuel tank under fuselage. Are the fuel tanks all the same? No, they are not. Okay. Medium angles, shallow angles is the best. We'll chuck that. Red paint, yellow paint. Controls of the computer and motor. Controls that use cables, I assume. Yeah, computer and motor is the best. Swiptail mounted low, swiptail mounted high. I don't really know what they mean by mounted, but apparently mounted high is the better one. Thin and pointed, thin and rounded. Okay. Turbofan engines with electronic computer controls, turboprop engines. Comet, rainbow. No. For some reason, every time I click these buttons, I swear I expect it to go the other direction. Like, I guess it's... I've been thinking this since the first episode, but I think what it is I'm not expecting... Like, it's treating it as though it's a conveyor belt, right? Where if I press this way, the conveyor moves that way, and vice versa. Whereas I think in most cases, and this is, again, to harp on the, like, UI matters kind of thing, and, like, the language of a user experience, I think my thought process is that, like, when I press this direction, I expect to see the things that are over there. So if I press this direction, I expect to see more things over there, but instead it moves that direction. So it seems opposite. Granted, I recognize that may not be, probably is not universal, probably not even remotely universal. Similar kind of thing to people who play with inverted controls. Actually, I'm going to harp on inverted controls for a minute. The definition of inverted controls has changed over the years. Inverted controls used to mean one thing. I used to play all my games with inverted controls, and then for some reason over the years, inverted became not inverted anymore. Like, the games industry as a whole slowly transitioned to, like, considering them reversed. Especially as camera control in 3D games became more robust. I think that was sort of the transition where it was like, all right, we need to have a unified language for how camera control on a joystick works. And that was like a big deal. But I swear, between my, childhood and now, the definition of quote unquote inverted has changed. But I don't know. There are a few games from my childhood and teen years that I've gone back to that I discover I have to invert the controls because, like I said, they are the opposite of what they once were. Really? You really want this, huh? Please don't make me do this. Please don't. We're right at the end. Good. All right. I think technically that the hydraulics a second. I can't remember on this one. Oh, right. It's the yeah. It's the bucket. I mean, think about all the scientific knowledge you have to understand to understand that works. To follow up on my last episode talking about how there's a bunch of these things that I don't think the majority of adults understand. Like, you have to know your various simple machines. You have to know lever types. You have to know how a backhoe works in the first place, like, which itself is a very complex machine that most people don't really understand. Like, they even understanding how like a hydraulic arm articulates, which then defines which lever type it is. That's complicated stuff for a kid, let alone for an adult, or for an adult, let alone for a kid. There's some of these parts just seem completely worthless. Okay, so what are we're looking for? We've got the best wings. I think we've got... Okay, we've got the right... thick airfoil with sharp front edge. Thin airfoil with sharp front edge. 35. Turbofan. Actually, are we better off than I thought we were? Swept tail. Fuck off, super solver. Tail cone, shallow angles, cockpit and cabin. No, okay, so it's the fuel tank that we still probably care about. Because the best one is the one in the wing. I actually remember that one from playing it at one point. 2040. Falcon decal. Alright, how do we go up? Fine, I'll do this one. Can we get that in there? No. Okay. Is this right? Yep, alright. Cool. Fuel, wait, what did that say? Inside the wing. Alright, that's what we wanted, actually. Alright, so I think that's... Is that all the parts? I don't love... This is going to be our only red vehicle if I do it now. You know what? This is a very short episode, so I'm going to... I am going to spend the time to go up 2 floors, clear out those other boxes I know are there, maybe get some blue or green paint, just for consistency. And if you don't want me to do that, well... sucks. Oh, that was weird. That sound was not processed right. It hit a snag somewhere. That's not... What's going on there? Oh, it's this one that it doesn't like. Oh, it's over top. Yeah, yeah, of course. Okay, what's... Is it... Wait, where does it go? Does it go on the side? Yeah, okay. Weird. Okay. Fucking bananas. What is that supposed to be? Why are there... It's like a weird grassy tunnel and then it's got lights on it. Alright, well that may have been the last puzzle we do in this game. Fuck it, it was bananas. We're having a red plane. We're flying away on our big red jet. Super Solver out. Boy, that doesn't look like anything. That just looks like a blob. Most of the stuff in this game is really well rendered. Like, really nicely done. Do an incredible amount with the limited color scheme and the limited amount of pixels that they have available. But there are some places that just don't work quite so well. Does this thing not have landing gear? Well, well guys, I guess we're crashing this plane. See, with all the best parts, I'm still not edging him out by that much. But you know what? We made it. It's been a long road. Wow, I got 300,000 points for that. Okay, Morty Maxwell, I finally won all 15 challenge races. I don't have mouse control, so I don't know if this is going to progress on its own. That proves I am a better scientist than you are. Now take your sneaky cyber chimps and get out of Shady Glen. Yeah, fuck off, Morty. You may have won the last race, but I am going to take your trophy. I mean, do you mean that literally? You're gonna... Oh. Nice one, dude. Wow. Yeah, I've never seen that before. So I'm pretty sure, since there's that opening cutscene in the CD version, I imagine there's probably a different closing cutscene as well. I'm not going to repost them just because I don't really want to go through the I want to do, if I was going to do that, I would want to do my due diligence and request permission from whoever posted it before to repost it. I don't really want to go through that process. You can search it up on your own. The opening cutscene is great. I know that for a fact, so you should check that out. Presumably if there's a closing one, it's probably equally good. So, highly recommended. Anyway, I don't have mouse control anymore. So what's the button? Oh! 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 Oh. Wow. It just quits. So what happens if I load in now? And does it save my progress? It does. This player has completed the game and reached the rank of head scientist. Check on sign in to choose a different name or add a new player. Well, there's our full lineup of cars and vehicles and all sorts of things. Trains, planes, and automobiles. Anyway, I hope this has been interesting. I hope some of you have enjoyed these weird videos, whether for the game itself, the history, the weird ramblings, or just my general madness. I mean, I have to assume anybody who watches this is in some respect here for my general madness, but this series has been a particular exhibition of my madness. So thank you guys all for watching this uniquely odd series. I don't think I'm gonna do another thing like this soon, but you know, give me your thoughts on this series and any potential things in the future. I have no specific plans. Well, I have specific plans, but for other things. Anyway, I digress. Thank you guys for watching. I've been the Social Solipsist. This has been Super Solvers, Gizmos, and Gadgets. And I will see you guys for something different next time.